this is going to be my final community lobby of the time. Who knows, the emotion might overcome me on this one.
Oh, are you sad, Liam?
Oh, well, I'm obviously sad. I'm sad to be leaving, like, the coalition's full of amazing people. There's so many people who sent me nice emails. I was like, oh, God, I even said it in my leaving email. I was like, so many people that I'm not going to get to say goodbye to properly because of COVID. But no, like, I got to work on Gears. It was the dream, and giving up a dream is hard. But you know, life is more than Gears overall. So, you know, it's a huge part of my life. But you know,
I'm
there's other
glad you're
factors.
leaving, saying stuff like that.
Yeah, people are like, how dare you? Goodbye, Octus. Get out of here. Yeah, no. But you know, there's more things than what your work is and what your favorite game is, and so I just have to take those into account, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's next, and I will never stop playing Gears. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, and these things are always bittersweet. Like I mean, I know that I've left
Bye,
jobs.
Felicia.
Yeah, bye, Felicia. Yeah, those are always these like any departure is always sad, but you know you're gonna go and then you know we'll move on and then you can come and you can harass the new community person like Pez is here harassing or saying goodbye to you. And I think Pez showed up and harassed me at some point as he was I was more than happy to have happen. So that's good for me as well. So it's nice it's, you know, Gears fam.
Are you saying it's traditional for the Gears community team to harass the new community team? That
Sure,
feels very Gears. I'm
yes,
very
it
in on
does
this.
fit that way. Well, I think, you know, the one thing that I love about Gears that we really embrace on the esports side, but I think it's something that we don't talk about enough with the broader community is the idea of Gears fam. And, you know, you may not be active in it, but you can be you're going to be, once you're in the Gears fam, you're in the Gears fam forever. So.
Once you're in, you can never leave.
Yeah, you can't get out. We're like the mafia. So, like, once you get in, you're stuck. What we got here?
Intense fights, my God. Oh God, I was caught mid-reload. That's CogCouple. Someone already... I love the old school throwback, someone asking Adam Scourge.
Oh.
That's all we heard in the early days of Gears 4. Scourge, 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 Scourge.
Oh, is that the new, that's the new Dom or the new Paddock or the new whatever it was? Or that Paddock is the new that? So. Can you change how weapon lockers reload GLs? I never know when it is loaded and when it was better. Oh, in Horde. We can look into that. I don't know what the effort is to doing that. Liam is smart though, giving the social media account to Coalition so he doesn't. Yeah, that's exactly. Not having the Octus one, it means Liam won't just get peppered forever. You know, I think Pez still gets tweets at him going, you know, when is this happening? And him being like,
Rod's getting it for life, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, Rod, you know, exactly. So.
I like how someone's Gears Driven said, why is everyone so good? Welcome to dev streams, where you're playing with probably masters and high diamonds the entire time.
Except for CogCouple.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think of CogCouple as like our like diversity pick for European presence. That's it. Hang on, wait, that's going to be me next. What?
Yeah, they're that weird team that qualifies for the World Cup that you're not quite sure why they made it. Like... So, anyway, what do we got here?
I really need to stop pre-activating like it's like Gears 3, my lord.
Anything on the extra stars earned after completing the tour? That's that feedback has been an active topic of conversation. Of what do the stars get used for? So it'd be one thing if you can keep completing the stars, but if you've already maxed out the tour, and you know, what do we do the stars? Is it something that you know, how do we convert them? I know everyone's like, we'll make them convert into earnable currency inside of the store or whatever it is. And I think there's lots of things that one could talk about, but that's part of the conversation is if we wanted to do something, what do we use it for? So, release a frozen Omen Under Ice wallpaper. Oh, I guess. Oh, for I think isn't there one? Oh, there's just the Ice Omen wallpaper on the website, I think. But theater mode, so much theater mode. Liam, what's going on with theater mode?
Wow, you would throw that at me, right?
Yep.
I vetoed it. I guess I told them you wouldn't want it. Sorry. It's a cool idea and something that would be very good to do. It's been bandying around. Something that's interesting actually is kill cams only became possible with Gears 5 due to some replay check in Unreal Engine. Oh my god. Can I not? Yeah, finally I hit that. Thanks to some replay tech that got introduced into a version of Unreal Engine that we leverage. So from a technical standpoint, it would be feasible to go do. However, making a theater mode, especially a user like front-facing theater mode, is a huge amount of work. Like the idea has been bandied around before since it kind of became possible to have things like kill cam and stuff. But it's a huge amount of work. Not to say it won't ever happen, but it's a big feature. It's not like, oh, we can just throw something like that, toggle it on, and off we go. Like
no, for sure. And then everybody's like, Halo did it for years, just saying. Yeah,
well, they made it that was proprietary tech for Halo 3. Like they made that as a huge feature of Halo 3.
Well, and that's the thing is everything can be done. It's just what do you want to do in lieu of something else?
Yeah, exactly.
So if we were to go to you guys and say, hey, we're going to add theater mode, but we're not going to we're not going to change the rank system.
Yeah.
You know, like that's. And I'm not, and that's me. Just you. I wouldn't even understand the scope around each one. But that's just an example. And I think
all I know is I've been told it's a very big feature because of the amount of tech and UI that goes into making something like that consistent.
Yeah. It's not just as simple as it being an Unreal Engine. It's something that you have to then go and adapt to our stuff.
Yeah.
And the engine is sort of the foundation which you build the game on, but then a lot of work has to happen to get it into the game and work with our
yeah,
system.
like to be clear, the feature is like recording game footage like in any capacity and being able to play it back. And by footage I mean code, right? Like when you see kill cam, it's code being replayed. It's not a video being replayed at you. But that's a minuscule, tiny little version of what a full feature like that costs to do. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully that clears up the difference.
Will there be new PvP and PvE modes? You never know. I mean, obviously we're not talking about anything in the future, so who knows? Will Gears for esports weapon skins come back? Again, I mean, right now there aren't, I think we would rather go and look at, new things. I know that people want the foam weapon skins, which I don't get, but the foam ones, like they love those ones.
What, the ones that look like Nerf guns?
Yeah, the orange and the blue ones.
I should say the ones that look like a general toy gun that fires some form of foam dart.
Those ones are so popular. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't like. I've had a lot of pros come back and be like, can I get that weapon skin set, please? And I'm like, no, because it's not just as simple as that. But who knows if we were to bring them that way. See, Blazing Hawk is like, boom, please. Punish quitters. Yes, Jen. I hate quitters as much as the next guy. It's something that the team is talking. The community service feature that we've talked about a while ago is still in scope. Timing for it to roll out is still TBD, but it is something that we're working on. That way, Strike Chaos, nerf this Lancer weapon is too powerful, please. The team is looking at that and looking about, is it, what if we change the active? What if we do things? So
yeah.
I know that is something that Jamie is actively working on with the team on managing that. So stay tuned when we have more details around.
We confirmed last week on stream, if you missed it, that not you, Dana, as in like the person asking, that there are further changes coming to the Lancer based on feedback. We just haven't defined what they are yet. Some of them are pretty cool, like the suggested ones. But it's we see the continued feedback around it, and we have some theories.
Yeah, I can't wait for the one-shot down bullet Lancer. So.
Yep. Oh, that was everyone's favorite thing back in the day with the sniper. You remember that, guys? Oh, one-shot downs? Not aggravating at all. God bless Gears 1.
Lancer's making ranked unbelievably stale. Yeah, I mean, we get that. It's yeah, we hear your feedback on the Lancer. I don't have anything more to say than I haven't said a million times. You guys want a 5-bullet Nasher? All right, Pro Gear, done. I mean, with your aimbot software, you only need a 1-bullet. With your aim, you only need a 1-shot anyway. So I understand why you want less bullets.
As a thing, actually, so I want to point this out. So, when we're talking about the role of a community manager and kind of understanding the different communities that exist, where they talk, what they're trying to say, and making sure you're representing all of the community and not, ever just representing your own opinion or one specific segment of the community, and you have to represent the volume in that community versus another community and all that sort of stuff. I look at Mixer chat and there's a load of people saying the Lancer's fine and the Lancer shouldn't get reduced.
Mm-hmm.
If I look at Twitch chat, there's mostly people saying yes, it should be nerfed a bit further, and then a few people saying it's fine, but it's majority nerf it. And that's kind of the example of like where our jobs come in is like there's a lot of people out there, a lot of different communities that represent different parts of players of the game, and everyone who plays our game has a valid opinion. Is the way you have to approach it, because like at the end of the day, our hardcore, which are you guys, are the most informed. You can help inform a better direction overall for the game, even for the people who aren't speaking. But the people who are vocal are also pretty engaged. They're pretty active players. To want to say something on the internet about the game, you're automatically at a higher level than most people who play most video games. Like if you go on most other games that you play casually, like let's say for example I'm playing Warzone. I've never tweeted anything about Warzone to Activision, to Infinity Ward or anything like that, right? And that's kind of the balancing act. And like we agree with the Lancer like needing further tweaks. CogCouple. We agree with the Lancer needing further tweaks because that's the majority of the feedback we see. But I just wanted to raise that as an example of like where, if you look in one part of the community, it looks very clear cut, and then you look in the other part of the community and it's very clear cut the other way, more muddied. And that's the important distinction, is we have to represent everyone who's speaking, not just, the people on say Reddit. Like if we just did what Reddit said, it would be different than what Reddit plus the forums plus Twitter plus Facebook plus Instagram plus like all these places are saying as well. So it's our job to kind of to understand every audience.
Yeah, I mean communities end up by virtue, not just gaming communities, but communities become a bit of an echo chamber. Like this is scientifically proven here. People inherently align themselves with people that have similar values and similar belief systems. So when you go there and you're going and someone says, oh, everyone I know says that the Lancer is perfect, or everyone I know that says the Lancer is too powerful. Well, that makes sense because you're aligning yourself with similar people with similar belief systems, and you go down there, and that's just natural. And I think for us is how do we go through and understand how to go and deconstruct what everybody is saying and take that feedback and look at a variety of not just like anecdotal feedback that we get, but also in-game data and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and to be clear, the Lancer is just an example in this case. We're not making any commentary on the Lancer with this.
No, this is more of an
example.
This is more of an example of yeah, exactly. PC players love the Lancer. PC players love every game that you can just like hold, point, and shoot.
Wow! Whoa! Dana
Shots
throws some
fired.
shade.
PC Master Race. I know. Right now, Andius is like, Dana, you son of a bitch.
Her face is like someone told her a cat died. I'm not gonna lie, she's not impressed.
No, I mean honestly, like in all seriousness, like aiming with a mouse is a lot easier than it is aiming with a gamepad. That's facts. Now in Gears, moving with a mouse and keyboard is a little bit trickier, and that kind of stuff. So I don't think I'm saying anything that is that controversial actually by saying it's easier to shoot people with two words aim assist. I will tell you right now that as somebody that is mediocre at Gears, the aim assist benefit that I have on this game versus me being able to like point on somebody's head and then move with them on a mouse isn't even the same.
You know what's hilarious is like I'm meant to be the one dropping grenades, as they say,
and I'm like,
on my final one, and you're the one throwing stuff like that out. Like Jesus.
So, Oh, Peter's Razored Edge is triggered. Hey,
now we know why you haven't got your UE Windows 10 fix yet.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, like I said, dude, I mean, I wish I could play on a PC. I get all the benefits of PC. You get high frame rate, you get better FOV, you get a whole bunch of stuff that is far superior than being on a console. But I will maintain that in general, aiming on with a mouse is, especially for snipers and things like that, is a lot easier on a mouse than it is on a keyboard.
In all seriousness now, and as much as I joke about it, I saw some people mentioning before I even mentioned it about the UE Windows 10 thing. Oh god, that was bad boom. Yeah, it's still very much on our radar. The team are working on it and looking to fix it. But I don't have an update for you today, so hopefully in a future dev stream or in a future What's Up, who knows, you'll get an update from someone that's not me. That was weird.
Yes.
That was weird to not have an update, like to know I'm not going to have an update for it ever again, for me personally.
So Liam, where did the person? Wiley Gaming says, TC Octus, why don't you become the community manager? So we do have an open position, Liam, if you would like to apply for community manager. Just saying.
Oh, I mean, it depends. Does it pay better than what I've got now?
I think I'm going to come on a limb and say the pay is comparable to what you're getting paid.
Oh. Oh, God.
What about allowing us to play as the Swarm in co-op versus AI? That has been talked about. I honestly haven't...
Liam, do it.
I haven't followed up on that in a while, so I'll have to ask about that.
You know what's funny is, like, technically, I guess if I like changed my mind, I would technically have to anyway.
Well, you have like you're already in the system of you're done, so
yeah, I've already got my offboarding email, so like as far as Microsoft's concerned, I'm out of here.
Yeah. We got here OG Onyx Guard. I think people are talking about the Onyx Guard voice. I saw someone actually ask about this earlier. If we get able to change the Anthony's helmet or face mask, I guess, versus Onyx Guard's voice, why don't we do that? One's an art thing, and the other one is like a whole bunch of voice recording, and it's not as simple as one is the same as the other.
Also, especially in COVID times, as you can imagine, recording voice actors right now is quite difficult, just so you know. But that's not to say that's not why it's happened yet, but just so you know, that's presenting challenges.
Yeah. Just extended my parking so I don't get a ticket. All right.
It's the new stream tradition.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you do before?
I took the bus.
Oh, yeah. That thing that we all try to avoid now.
Could you please tease what version of OSOC we're getting? We're getting a version of OSOC. We talked about it. One that had that was rife of melee and body shot.
Yeah,
downs.
you have to melee to get bullet, and then you can have a shot, and then you have to land another melee to get another bullet.
Yeah.
It's called Octus.
Octosoc. Oh my god, that's awesome. With the weekend hammer burst compared to Gears 4, is there thought to have it return as an option in the starting loadout? I don't think so. We got such... Did someone smoke tag you?
Oh yeah, I got smoke tagged. I was going for the 1v1 in the middle, and I was about to talk smack at CogCouple and be like, it's not fair because you're on a much higher ping, so we'll do it when I'm in the UK, and then I can slap you, and then then I got smoke tagged, so I'm so glad I didn't say that before, before that happened. It wasn't them, but it was someone.
Yeah. But no, the hammer burst, there hasn't been conversation of adding it back there. I know that at Gears 4 there was such frustration with having a team full of like a 5 Hammerburst crossing out, and you would just get pureed by.
Sorry, I just put CogCouple in their place.
Never saw Dana so happy on a stream, and this is Liam's last stream, so this is kind of weird. Oh, I'm always happy. I don't think I'm ever unhappy, unless you're playing video games with me, and then you'll see me unhappy. But no, I am like legit sad about Liam's departure. So but you know, I'm happy for Liam's opportunity.
That's probably something we should mention, actually, isn't it? As well, is obviously Dana's about to go into a situation where Dana and Andius, and then obviously our LATAM CM, Jonathan, also known as Tyrus, they're going to be a person down. And obviously I've been in my role for 5 years, which means that there's a lot of kind of like processes and things that fell on my part of the job that are now going to be distributed among the team that they weren't potentially across fully before, like involved in maybe. So just obviously bear that in mind until a new CM's on board, that like, you know, I can say from my experience when the team was smaller how hard it was, and yeah, I'm sure these guys are going to work their butts off for you, but you know, just remember they're a person down when you're kind of looking at the output, and if anything, you know, temporarily slows down or changes a little bit in terms of community stuff. I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Dana.
No, I mean, I think that is a good point. I think where we're going to see it probably immediately is in just our visibility on the forums and on Reddit. Well, I'm going to try to be there commenting and answering.
I think the forums community would argue there's no change there, and I apologize to them for that. I haven't had the scope to give you guys on the forums enough. If there's any forum fans watching, I apologize we haven't been more present there. It's just a matter of, in terms of scope, and you know, a lot more attention was put in Reddit and Twitter and places where there was a lot. But the forums are our backyard, and I apologize personally on that. I wish we could have put more attention in there. It was just a bandwidth issue, but regardless, hopefully in the future, whoever's next will have.
Yeah, Jamie is doing a great job on the forums.
Yeah,
right now.
And we asked him to go in there, right? So that someone will be having dialogue in there when he asks us. So.
Kenny bounces here for your last stream there.
Oh, Kenny! What's up, Kenny?
I like.
Congrats, by the way, Kenny. Like, big congrats, big achievements.
On his, yeah, that was a
hell of a tournament.
That was
outstanding, actually.
Yeah, I'm excited about the next one. So, yes, not Jamie Basu, Jamie the developer.
Yeah, Jamie McTaggart, not Jamie Basu.
But yeah, so I'm going to be working with the forum, with the moderators on Reddit and the moderators on the forums. I'm going to try my best to get there as much as I can. It's going to be tricky. So I'm going to rely on hopefully the moderators to sort of give me heads up if there's things that need to be jumped into and managed. It's not that we don't want to be there, and I'm going to put a post on each one of those just to sort of say, like, you know, we're doing our best, but it's going to be tricky for the next little while. So.
Yeah, I think one of the things I'll just add to that is we've talked a lot today about how community, there's a ton of stuff behind the scenes you don't see in our day-to-day, a lot, to be honest. The vast majority of our job is not the stuff you see us put out or on the front lines or whatever, right? So just try and bear that in mind if there's that change. Like, you know, the team obviously hiring right now, but there isn't a new me in the wings jumping in the day I finish. So, you know, that's always on any team. But they all are super passionate, and they're going to kill it, I'm sure.
Yes.
Ghost, I see your message. Love you too, buddy. Thank you for being an amazing forum moderator for us and all the hard work you put in, and for helping beat some stuff on on Escape Insane with me. And yeah, thank you for all the kind messages in chat as well, guys. That's super nice. Thank you. I guess I should deliver a request that's been asked of me. So I'll do both.
I'm frightened right now.
I'll pass that to the team. And for the last time, I won't pass that to the team anymore.
Aww.
There you go. You got your line. I don't know when that. This is like the CogCouple like turned that into like such a recent meme. Like just in time for my departure, they were like, "We've got one. We've got him." So like I was so shocked when everyone was so surprised when I used it because I loved it. So yeah. But,
So I know Dana. Yes, Dana has a meme as well.
yeah. I have two as well. What's the one of me like this that got memed? I can't remember what it is. Can you remember what it is, Andius? Someone will post it in chat. I can't remember which one it is. No. I there was one like this, and I can't remember I've seen as well. But anyway,
well,
yeah, I guess that's it.
Well, Liam, I do want to say that, even though it's not your last day, but this is publicly going to be your last stream. But thank you on behalf of on the community, of everyone that's here, of our team. Like you were a really critical part of our success and the ongoing success of Gears, and you will be missed. And thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you to everyone who sent me kind messages. They're things I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. It's nice to go away 5 years, like seeing people saying nice things and like not celebrating like all the celebrating means. I know some people will always be happy. You're never going to make everyone happy. And not everyone's going to like you, so that's fine. If you are celebrating, good for you. I do not hate you or anything. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but just thank you. I just want to say a big thank you to the Gears community. Like I said, a lot of people on Reddit and everything were like, I don't know how he put up with it. It's not putting up with it when you work with the Gears community. It's like it's probably going to be it's almost certainly going to be the most memorable job of my life in the sense of it was my dream come true, to work on Gears. And, the transferring the franchise to a new studio was never going to be easy. Any processes that were in place, any things that were there, I was kind of there on the ground floor when it kind of happened, just shortly after UE, when it was kind of like, okay, here's the new chapter of Gears go time for the studio, and we're still learning, and I know the studio is going to continue to be learning. They're becoming more and more experts at what they're doing every day, not just as designers generally, but as kind of Gears curators, I guess. And when we make mistakes, the one thing I can say about the studio is we learn from them. And I've been very proud to represent you guys, and hopefully in the coming months you're going to see a lot of what both Dana and myself and Andius and Tyrus have been doing to represent you guys and work with the team on your feedback. But yeah, just thanks for having me and for not crucifying me, to be honest, and just letting me have the opportunity to be in front of you for so long and not shut up when I probably should, like how long this is. But yeah, just thank you. I'll miss all of you, but I'm gonna be out there, to be honest, like being a fan. You might not see me, posting as Octus, but just know I'm out there. I'm being a fan. I'm passing my feedback to the developers that I personally have now. I get to represent my own feedback entirely. And I can't wait to just see what the future of Gears is as a fan, to be honest.
Well, and then Liam, you will come back to the city every once in a while, so you're always welcome to come on the stream and say hello to people.
What? That'd be weird, but maybe, who knows? I might shout it from out the window when you've said I can't come in.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously security restrictions. Maybe I'll just
But no, thank you. Just thank you, everyone. I'll miss all of you, and even those of you who feel like you were harsh to me and have apologized to me, no need. There is no bad blood I have for anyone. It's just part of the job, and if you care, you care. So
except for that one everyone. Guy, and you know who you are. There's lots of bad blood.
Yeah, yeah. You know who you are.
And then so on that note, we're gonna be back next week, hopefully.
Yep. Well, I say yeah, no.
Liam will not be back. I'm going to continue to be here. Andius is going to continue to be here. We're gonna make this work. As Liam said, we are going to be a person down, and so we're going to have to kind of manage our bandwidth a little bit like that, and we're going to make it work. We're here for you guys. We're here with you guys. And that's important for us. So we will continue to be here. But in the end, it's not about us. It's about Mr. Liam, I almost said your last name. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not protective.
um, but again, thank you, Liam. I know that I'll be seeing you shortly, but in general, thanks for everything, and it's been a good one.
Cheers, Gears community. See you out there, I guess, as a fan. Bye.